Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another video and another survey. And this time it's going to be a special survey. People asked me to really take my time with this one. And it seems like Kuro really wants you to take your time with it as well, because we're actually getting Astrite for this one. Some might be reminded by Arknight's Enfield, Astrite, you know, premium currency for the survey. But this is something we usually don't get. So they're probably really interested in having you take it because it's from the dev team and not actually Yang Yang. So you know that they probably mean business. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get right on into it. Claim our little bribe over here of 5K and get our 60 Astrite. All right. Main quest special survey. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay. What is your age? All right. We'll lie again and we'll say 30. Yeah, we're a year younger than yesterday's survey. All right. Which of the following statements best describes your situation regarding the main quest of the current version? Are they talking about the Cyberpunk one, or are they talking about the Lucilla Seg? Are they talking about the Lucilla Seg quest? I think so, right? I think so. Not the Cyberpunk one. Yeah, I think it's Lucilla only. I have no desire to play it. You want to know why? Bro, I think they fucked up with Lucilla. I think they fucked up with this character. Bro, it feels like she's gotten like 7 quests. That's my issue. It feels like Lucilla has gotten like 7 story quests. I am kind of over it. Bro, she had one in 3.2. The 3.2 second half quest was her quest. I don't want another one. So the end result is that I feel like I've already done her main story quest in 3.2. I don't know why I'm doing another one. That's what it feels like to me. And it's just like, I already played the Cyberpunk collab in this story, the 3-hour one. Now I'm being asked to, like, do Lucilla's story again when, like, I already did it 2 patches ago. I don't know. It just, to me, that's where I think my issue is with how they scheduled her story. If she's having a companion, like, kind of like main quest over here in 3.4, why did she have one in 3.2 then? What was the point of her quest in 3.2 then? Like, I don't know. It just feels like she's being slotted in and not in, like, a great way. That's my personal take with her. All right. Which of the following statements best describes your level of knowledge regarding the main quest of the current version before experiencing it? I knew there was a main quest. I had a general idea of, I had a general idea of it. Through which channels did you learn about the new main quest in the current version? Events? Yeah. Forums? Video platforms? Yeah, sure. In-game... I think everyone, like, is this just asking where I found out there was a main quest? I think this is the issue. I don't think anyone's playing this shit. Yeah, I think this is the issue. Nobody's playing this shit. Because you already had Lucilla's story quest. Okay, so this is going to be my take. Kuro's not asking this question unless nobody's fucking playing it. And to all you retards out here saying that I'm, like, wrong or that I'm incorrect and that, like, it's all like, like, it was actually really good. Why are they asking this question then? Because the existence of this question proves you all wrong. The existence of this question proves nobody played it. Who the fuck cares if you thought it was good? Who the fuck cares if you played it? The devs, with their data, are asking why people didn't play it. Get that through. That is the message you are being told here. That's the message being told here. This question has, like, I have never seen this fucking question show up before. All right, so yeah, I mean, bro, it's like you should be aware of this quest through everything. It's really highly advertised because, like, I think me getting this question over here about, like, oh, where'd you hear about the new main... Bro, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. I think everyone knows about the quest. I just don't think a lot of people want to play it. I mean, like, dude, like, straight, I guess, like, not friends or group chats because, like, I watched the fucking live stream, like, whatever, right? What is the main reason you don't want to play the new main quest? Hey, guys, let's keep spamming the chat with, oh, but Saint, it was actually a good quest. Oh, but I actually really liked it. Oh, but Saint, it was actually really good. Why do you keep talking about why you didn't play it? Huh? Dude, some of you guys are retarded. I'm being odd. Like, some of you guys are so stupid, it's crazy. Like, you could have a, like, doctor asking, like, bro, you're like the kids. This is kind of, like, fucked up, right? You're like the kids that have diseases, and then the doctors don't find out because you're fucking stupid when they ask you questions. It's like the doctor could be asking, does it, like, hurt when you cough? And, like, it does, and your dumb ass will say no. Straight up. Like, you'll be at the doctors, they'll ask you questions, you have a disease, but your responses are so fucking stupid, you don't get diagnosed and you just, like, die. Like, that's what it feels like. when you're literally being told here, straight up, nobody played this quest, and all you keep saying is that, like, all you keep trying to say is that, like, oh, you guys are wrong. Kuro only asked this question when nobody plays the fucking quest. The question is there because you didn't play it. I didn't get that question. Yes. You want to know why? They're only asking this question because they see that people don't play it. And so they're not going to ask why you didn't play the quest if you did play it. But clearly, a lot of people didn't play the quest. They see it in their data, so they ask it on the survey so they can find out why. That's the explanation here. And if you don't understand that, we'll just ban you. I don't care. Like, you're too stupid to be here then. Like, great. You're too dumb to be here then. I don't care. It's like how Kuro Games in a previous survey during 3.2 asked everybody why they didn't pull Sagrika. Did they ask during 3.3 survey whether or not you pulled Hiyuki? No, because they know everybody pulled that bitch. There was not a question about whether or not you pulled Hiyuki. They know you did, but they had a question on the previous survey about why you didn't pull Sagrika, because nobody did. And now they got the question, why didn't you play the story? Because nobody did. All right. Too many unfinished prereqs? No. Time required is too long? No, not that. The rewards? Not necessarily. I don't really even... I consider playing the quest and the story to be the reward. Not really, like, I don't care about the story rewards for these. Or the astrite, because it's not even that much in the first place. I prefer to wait? No. The community or public opinion of the current version's quest is average? No. I'd rather play other content? True. I have high standards and would like to wait until I have a better device? No, I guess that's a weird one. My poor experience with the previous main quest discourages me. No. I am busy with work, studies, or life. No. I've already learned about it. No. I am not interested. That's the big one. I don't give a fuck about Lucilla's third quest. I'm sorry. She got too many of them. She showed up like 17 million times in the story, has already gotten her own quest. I don't care anymore. I'm kind of over her. Like, now I have another 2-hour quest with her about, like, Star Torch Academy when, like, everything's done. She should not have gotten a quest, and you should have just moved over to Mengzhou in this patch. 1,000,000%. This patch is just better if you just wrapped up Star Torch Academy in the previous patch, and then we had, like, a seg patch over here to just, like, go over to a new region or something. Bro, I don't fucking care. Like, I don't care about her anymore. I'm not interested in the plot development or the story. There's, like, no suspense at all because we wrapped up Lahai Roy in the previous patch. It's done and over with. Like, bro, this quest feels useless. This quest just kind of feels useless. I feel like I could just skip this entire quest and just play 3.5, and I would lose nothing. I feel like I could just skip this quest and just go to Mengzhou and nothing changes. That's my personal take. That's what it feels like, because we're already wrapped up and done. Now, which of the following measures would increase your willingness to participate in the current versions? Fast track. No. Better story skip. No. Quick. What the fuck? How they have 5? Bro, Genshin can't even add a skip button, and these guys gave 5 different ones as suggestions? Genshin can't even add one, and then Kuro came up with 5 different versions. What the fuck? So fast track, you can skip the prerequisite quest and start the current version's main quest directly. They already have this, don't they? Better story skip. When you use the story skip, the summary that appears will cover more dialogues or scenes. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't increase my willingness, but I think it's just a good thing to add anyways. Like this wouldn't increase my willingness, but it's just a good add. Like why not? Quick quest. You can choose to speed up the quest, such as only playing through the highlights. I don't like that one. Yeah, it's either this looks like some weird blend between skipping and not skipping. Like, I think at this point, if you're gonna skip, you might as well just skip everything. What's this whole idea that you're gonna watch like the highlights? Like, bro, like this is some maybe this is like for TikTok brain people where they like watch an episode of television in like 5 or in like 60 seconds, getting the highlights. Like, is it like that? I don't know, bro. That's like the new meta nowadays. Take like 30-minute TV shows or 1-hour TV shows and condense them into 60 seconds for the TikTok audience. They do that a lot now. Story replay. Yes, add story replay. Oh, story replay would be wonderful. Yeah, no, I really like that. And story recap. Before playing the new quest, you can choose to view a short video or text summary. No, I think it's really just these two. Better story skip and story replay. But I don't see anything else I would add on to these. Yeah, I don't see anything else I would add on to these. These look pretty good. Yeah, these look pretty good to me. All right. Which of the following aspects of the main quest experience, if improved, would increase your willingness to participate in it? All right. Optimize main quest performance. I feel like the main quest optimization has been good to me. Improve the story content. Plot or world building. I think that's fine. Quest experience, visual presentation, audio design, characterization. I think characterization is the big one for me. Bro, I don't know what it is. Bro, Lucilla is kind of actually the most, like, boring motherfucker I've ever seen. Like, straight up, I don't like her character. She feels like an NPC. No, that's what it is. Lucilla feels like an NPC. 1,000,000%. Nah, she would have been better as an NPC. I'm gonna be honest. She just don't do that much. She feels like she just doesn't do that much. And even in, like, the story quest, bro, her seg quest in 3.2, bro, it was all about how, like, she just is not phased about anything. Bro, she's got, like, no vulnerabilities, like, no weaknesses, and just, like, oh, like, I'm ready for everything all the time, bro. Actually, no, she feels like, I'm not gonna lie, Lucilla kind of feels like a bit like a Mary Sue now that I think about it. Yeah, she kind of feel like a Mary Sue. And I think that's a big reason for why I, like, don't care. Like, bro, everything just goes her way. Yeah, like, 3.2, bro, in that seg area, right, where, like, Sagrika was, like, dying, all the students were dying. Bro, she's just like, yeah, fuck the rabbit. Oh, this shit, easy. Fucking easy mode. Yo, Hiyuki, go cook that. Go cook those CDs. In the main quest, you'll find out she isn't. Well, I don't care enough. I don't care enough to play it right now, at the very least. Yeah, Lucilla has been the worst character in Lahai Roy by far. She's gotten, for some reason, 2 main story quests. Her first seg quest was genuinely boring and felt like just an advertisement for Hiyuki. Her role in 3.3 was also as an advertisement for Hiyuki. And her kit is also an advertisement for Hiyuki. I've already played her quest once. I've already played her quest in 3.2. I don't want another one after Lahai Roy is done. The Aleph 1 is gone. The Exo Strider won. I'm good. Move on. But instead, Lucilla gets a second main story quest? That's really what it is. Bro, we're done with Lahai Roy. Aleph 1 got fucking pierced, right? Fucking Zeus, like, thunderbolted out of the atmosphere, bro. We're done. It's over with. Why are we back in Star Torch for Lucilla's second story quest? Did you do the quest? No. I'm explaining to you why I don't give a fuck about playing it. Because I'm done and over with Lahai Roy because they had such a crazy finale last patch. And so, a big reason for why a lot of people don't want to play this patch is because last patch kind of just put a neat little button on it. And this is like the episode... Guys, this is like... I had the best way to describe this. The Cyberpunk quest felt like the episode 11 of Edgerunners that everybody wanted. The Lucilla quest feels like the episode 11 that nobody wants. I think that's the best way to describe it. We had our episode 10 already. It was Aleph 1 versus the Exo Strider. We blew that motherfucker up. He's out of here. And now this quest, because of how the last one ended, the fact we're still in Star Torch Academy, we're focusing back on Lucilla, it feels like an episode 11 that nobody wants. And that's why I don't want to play it right now. And that's probably a good reason for why Kuro's asking why nobody else played it either. Because remember this, and remember what I've been saying this whole time. You're all out here trying to say that I'm wrong, but the existence of this question already implies that I'm right. So you're all arguing over something, over a point you already know you're wrong on. This is the funny part. Kuro knows most people did not play this and skipped it. That's why they made it such a big part of the survey and asked so many questions about it. And the fact that you guys are in here trying to convince people that a majority of people played it and that I'm wrong and that my opinion isn't the majority opinion, well, you're on crack cocaine, right? And you're a toxic positive retard that seems to think that everything that the company puts out is perfect all the time, when clearly it's not, and that's why they're asking this question on the survey. And so, you can keep arguing that this video is going to get mass dislike. You can keep arguing, right, that I'm a LARPer. You can keep arguing, right, that I'm wrong. The devs are asking why I didn't play the quest. I'm giving them the reasons for why I didn't play the quest, and you guys are in the chat saying he's wrong because he didn't play the quest. You are retarded. That is literally what you're saying. The devs are asking me why I didn't play it. I'm giving the reasons, and you're saying I'm wrong because I didn't play it. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? It takes a really low IQ to argue the points that you guys are arguing. Like, genuinely. It's just, I don't even know what you guys are arguing for anymore. Like, you cannot be right. You can't be. I'm being asked why I didn't play it. I have to be correct. Because there's no wrong... I can't give a wrong answer to that question unless I'm lying. Like, bro, this is like being... It's like I'm being asked my favorite color. I said blue, and chat is saying I'm wrong. That's actually what's going on here. I'm being asked why I didn't play it. I give the reason, and then people are saying I'm wrong. No, I'm being asked for my opinion, bro. I cannot be wrong. Jesus Christ. Yeah, anyways. Don't worry, we'll be banning people later. I can't deal with people this fucking stupid. It's fine. It's fine. We'll ban people later. It's no big deal. All right, how satisfied are you with the story skip option? Why is this shit in Japanese? Oh, no, that's the Solaris text. Sorry. That looked kind of like Japanese at first glance. How satisfied are you with the story skip? I mean, I'm just like neutral on it because I don't use it. I'm glad it's there, but I don't use it. I mean, I'll just put very satisfied because I'm glad it's there, but I don't use it. Yeah. When using the story skip button or the early access feature, do you have any of the following experiences or concerns? I do not have any of the above experiences or concerns. And I am satisfied with the quality and prefer to experience them properly, so I rarely skip story segments. Oh, yeah, no, I'll choose that one. Yeah, no, that's the last one for sure. Over the past 6 months, after completing the current main story, how would you rate your anticipation for the next... It's been very high. This is the only update, or, okay, the only updates I wasn't excited for were 3.2 and 3.4's main story. It's been those two. I've been excited for 3.0, been excited for 3.1, been excited for 3.3, and also excited for 3.5. I think those are, I think that's pretty much it. But I guess the lack of excitement for 3.2, I did not give a fuck about Sagrika's Quest because that shit was a Disney TV show, and I don't give a fuck about Lucilla's next quest because Lahairoy's done, right? It's the Lucilla's Quest. Oh, I know. It feels like an OVA after the season. Yeah. I'm good, bro. I'm good with episode 10. So that's gonna be that one. From the version when a new region is introduced until the final version that features this region, how does your level of anticipation for a new main quest change over time? As the story progresses, anticipation for subsequent content increases during climactic versions and decreases in others. Yeah, I think that's the... I do believe that has to be the answer for everybody. Yeah, I feel like that happens to be the answer for everybody over here. You probably should choose the second one. I don't know why you would choose anything else. And then, which content do you prioritize in each new version? Leveling up? Limited time combat events? Convening for re-featured? I got everybody, so no. I mean, gotta do all this stuff. Not co-op content. Holograms are definitely prioritized, but like not like... Well, they never have a time limit. Main quest as well. And then recurring combat challenges. Yeah, I think it's these three. I think it's these ones. Yeah, not too big on exploring the map and exploration that much anymore, but pretty much everything else in the game. Yeah, that's gonna be cooked. That's looking good. And now we got, do you watch content related to the main quest on video platforms? Yeah, well, main quest recordings, watch a couple of those. Deep dives into story details, not really. Officially released story cutscenes, occasionally. Main quest predictions, I make those. Yeah, I think those are gonna be the main ones here. And why do you watch content related to the main quest? Ooh, we got some CC questions now. Fun. To determine if the current main quest is worth experiencing. No. Sometimes to learn about overlooked details, that's a big one. Yeah, that's a big one. To share feelings or interact with others? True. My current device makes it hard to see. No. To watch videos instead of completing the current main quest. No, I think it's just for these two reasons. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, somebody said this one was short. You're a fucking liar. What do you mean this one is short, you bitch? This one ain't short at all, bro. This one's long as fuck. What do you look for when playing video games? Varied gameplay. A variety of side activities besides the main combat events. I've learned after playing Path of Exile 2, you don't need extra game modes. As long as your existing game modes have enough variety. So, like, I've learned that. Yeah, you just need to have a very, very solid system. There's just not a lot of solid systems. So, yeah. Collecting all kinds of content. Characters, items, images, or achievements. I like collecting good gear and collecting good echoes. I don't really give a fuck about anything else, so I'm not going to put that in here. World building or setting. Unique or intriguing world building or setting. Yes? Yeah. After NTE, absolutely. Yeah, after NTE, absolutely. NTE literally feels like a game to me that has no setting because it tries to do a lot and appeal to everybody, and the end result is I just look at the game and I'm like, what is this supposed to be? So, yeah, there's like no identity in that title. So I think identity now is pretty important. Environment design. Yeah. Characters' personalities or backstories. I feel like character personality and backstories is like the easiest thing to like figure out later. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like this is the thing over here that feels like it's the easiest to fix and change. So I don't really prioritize the characterization. Like, it's so easy in one story update, in one quest, to fix people's perception of a character. Like, so I don't prioritize it being great on launch because, like, it's not that hard to fix it. Freedom, high level of freedom. Nah. In-game socializing. Nah, it's gacha players are fucking losers. I don't need to talk to them. Strategy, figure out optimal solutions. That's cool. Competition, competing with other players and striving for higher ranks or tiers. Not, unless it's going to be an actual competitive game, I don't want this. Like, if it's a non-PvP game and you have, like, individual leaderboards, it's, like, fucking boring because all you get are a bunch of fucking losers, right? It's like, oh, who spent more? When the competition becomes who spent more money, I don't care, right? But if the competition is between, like, oh, equal playing field, no money, blah, 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 can't pay to win, and you're just, like, dunking on some dude, then yeah, absolutely, right? That's cool. That's cool competition. But if it's competition for who has the biggest wallet, I'm good, bro. Yeah, get me out of here. Puzzle solving. I hate puzzles. Yeah, I'ma just be honest. I think puzzles are fucking boring. And I feel like puzzles are sometimes like partially just put in because some retards have ADHD and would not be able to handle like more like another 5 minutes of dialogue. So like, yeah, I'm good. Exploration. I don't like exploration anymore either. I'll like do it occasionally and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I was like, man, why am I doing all this? It's mostly for, like, the gems and stuff, and, like, the asteroid, and I can just pull out my credit card. No joke. Yeah, I can just pull out my credit card, so it's just, like, I could go do literally anything else, and then spend 5 minutes inputting, or sorry, spend 3 minutes inputting, why did I even say minutes? 3 seconds putting in my 3-digit code, and then I'm good to go. Immersive game world. I think that one's important, too. Yeah, I think an immersive... I think it's a game world that you gotta be, like, fascinated by and also be, like, interested in, like, revisiting again, right? That one's gotta be big. Sound and music, also true. Character design. Character's visual design. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say this after NTE. Good God. Visual presentation. Vivid and mesmerizing animations or CG. There are some games where I think it's animation slop. I think the best game to describe animation slop is ZZZ, where I'm just wondering, did these guys do half of this shit? Not because it's, like, good, but because they could. That's the vibe that I get from NTE and ZZZ. Yeah, did they do this to make the game better, or did they do this because they could? And most of the time, it feels like they did this because they could, and not because it makes, like, the game, the cutscene, or anything better. It's unfortunate. Leveling. I think leveling is a natural part. Story also has to be good. Relaxation, fuck that. Create unique styles through different combos. Yeah, that's fun. Gameplay with random elements, of course. Interactions with enemy movesets. Breakable body parts. Interrupting enemy attacks. Yeah, that's good. Challenges and skill or execution. I mean, yeah, I think those are the ones for me. I know Kuro's already in the middle of developing some new titles, so this is probably related to some of the IPs that they're working on right now. I do believe they're working on it potentially an MMORPG as well as a, like, ARPG or, like, Marvel Rivals level, like, third-person shooter. So, yeah, a little bit like that. So, They got 2 new IPs planned, 2 new games already like that they're hiring for. This is probably related to that. All right, compared to other games you have played recently, consider your investment of time, energy, and money. Which of the following statements best describes your current situation? Yeah, it's the game I invest in the most. Yeah, what else can I say? Compared to previous versions, how much time or energy did you spend leveling in 3.4? Bro, I'm sorry. Like, you could have given out some more shit at the start of the patch. Like, assuming that somebody were to build all 3 units, even if you wailed, you got no... You were suffering, bro. Like, I think every person that built all 3, you were suffering. Even as a big spender. I don't even think big spenders were saved, bro. 3 units was really hard. Bro, it's just... I'm gonna say everything. Bro, Hiyuki is a nightmare to farm for. And so is Denya. And Lucilla. For 1 cost. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, those are really bad. Essential materials, bro. When you are at 45 out of 46 on the Ascension mats, or 43 out of 46, or 42 out of... Bro, if you're at 43 out of 46 or above, and you gotta spend the 60 more wave plates to run the thing, and then overcap by like 2 or 3 of the boss mats, bro, that shit is terrible. Bro, that shit is traumatic. And it's also giga bad when you're at 41 out of 46, and you're waiting for the 5 drop, and you only get the 4 drop. Yeah, like, just make that, like make that happen less, please. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's really bad, actually. It feels terrible. I don't like that. So, yeah. Echo EXP materials, not an issue. I don't think Echo EXP is even close to, like, a fucking problem. Like, especially in this... I don't think it's ever been... It hasn't been a problem in the past for me for a long time. 4-cost Echoes. I don't think the 4-cost Echoes are hard this patch. No. Ascension materials from Forgery Challenge. Oh, hell God, bro. With 3 characters? Fuck. Weapon EXP? True. But modifiers? True. Shell credits? True. 3-cost Echoes? I think the 3-cost Echoes are easy. What's the other one? What is the other one over here that I'm thinking about? I mean, 3 new units in 5 days is insane pacing. Tuners? I didn't have an issue with tuners this patch, though. It was not this patch. Nowhere close to an issue with... Bro, because you had every person's set already. You had Lucilla's pieces from building Hiyuki. You had 4 out of the 5 Cyberpunk characters pieces already built, because you just grabbed them from other characters. I feel like there's no way you had a tuner issue this patch, because you would have taken 4 pieces for Lucy and Rebecca, and even Moonlit for Rebecca. It's like half the pieces you just lifted off your other characters. And then Lucilla had Hiyuki's leftovers, which you probably already rolled. So yeah, I mean, that's my personal take on it. What is your current occupation? Prefer not to say. I wonder how many y'all are gonna select this one. Yeah. How many y'all about to select that one? How many y'all about to select that one? Yeah, because one thing you don't see on here is unemployed. Yeah, one thing you don't see on here, guys, is unemployed. which is odd. Which is odd once you think about it. Hey. Alright, hey. If you guys want, you can say self-employed as well and just say you make $0. What is your gender? Other. Ooh. Wonder what that looks like. Do you have any other feedback or suggestions for Wuthering Waves? I feel like this patch should have gone from Star Torch with a quick wrap-up back to Jinzhou for preparation for 3.5, as opposed to making the entire story quest more Lahai Roy and more Star Torch following the real end of the arc for many players in 3.4 or in 3.3's main quest. That's my take on it. If this main story quest was advertised more as, hey, we're wrapping up shit over here, Lucilla's gonna send us to go back to Jinzhou to, like, do a report or, like, whatever, and then we start getting the lead up for Mengzhou, I would have played it. I'm 100% playing that shit. But unfortunately, I don't care about more Lahai Roy, bro. I just don't. This 3.4 update has also come with the worst HP inflation in the history of the game. This is 44% on some bosses over 60 days. It is a level of growth even... What's a good analogy of it? It's a level of growth that even the Roman Empire did not witness back in 2000 or back in 1 BCE. This is a ridiculous precedent you are setting. You are setting that will cause the future of the game's endgame to be mortgaged if it continues. All right, there you go. There we go. Submitted successfully. Boom. Boom. I've been watching a lot of tasting history with Max Miller. Yeah, I get to learn old-ass food recipes and about how retarded some people were back in the day. It's actually a great channel. Yeah. All right. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. And I think the main conclusion over here is that a lot of individuals, unfortunately, right, will take a good Wuthering Waves patch and assume that everything in the patch is good. When the reality is, there's a reason for why Kuro was asking such hard-hitting questions regarding the story and all of that stuff. There's a reason for why, right? When it comes to Lucilla, when it comes to this situation, she feels like one of the biggest afterthoughts we've had as a character release. And I think them trying to figure out why people are feeling this way, asking questions like that, is a good thing. But guys, just because the patch itself is good, there's good stuff in this patch, why don't we take the hint from Kuro? When they ask how to make shit better in the future, we just tell the fucking truth. Because a lot of individuals seem to be under this mindset that, like, oh, because the collab patch is good, oh, everything in the patch is good. Everything in the patch has to be... Why is this guy even daring to say why he doesn't want to play certain quests? Because a lot of motherfuckers don't want to play her quest. Okay? So we can take the hint from Kuro Games. Let me know what you all thought about this one. Peace out.